Hello, beautiful collective. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well this lovely morning. It is a nice morning. Got some cinnamon tea. It's lovely. Grab your tea, get your drink. Let's sit down for another story. Let's sit down for another story, shall we? Thanks for being here, everyone. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy, please. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is a tricky one, see, because it can mean coming clean or getting caught, right? Or being malicious. So we'll go ahead and clarify that in the future. The challenge is oops, that came out in the reverse. Nine of Wands. So there is a struggle, an overwhelm, on edge, paranoia, exhaustion. So they want to come clean. They want to confess. They're in regret. They're exhausted. They got caught. In the subconscious. Whoa, that one came out right away. The moon, illusion, fear and anxiety. So whatever they were doing came out in the this illusion. They're thinking about this illusion, the things that they've been doing in the shadows. In the recent past. Temperance. Balance and harmony. Earth angel. Intentions, expectations. Hierophant reversed. Near future. Making plans, reconciliation. The lens is being looked through. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Somebody coming in, persevering, coming into their rewards very quickly. There will be a swift change. You'll be coming into your reward. In the environment, we've got the sun and a victory. So the sun gains a victory. You shining sun. Hopes and fears. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody overcommitted and they're overwhelmed. Again, we got overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. Outcome. Oh, there's another card here. Hold up. Oh, there's several cards here. So they're overwhelmed because this is the completion of a cycle. And this King of Wands has overcome challenges. And this King of Swords is presenting the truth about what's been going on. So the sun has gained a victory and very swiftly is coming into reward. And the outcome is judgment and a disconnect. for this one who is obviously having a problem. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody worked really hard to fight with you for your reward. They worked with high standards. They worked so hard to take your investment, to take your reward, to take your life path. You've got your 10 of, yeah, they were working real hard to take your 10 of Cups. But you gained a victory over this, and you're in your chariot and you're moving forward into new love, into a sensitive new love. We'll use this card. Haven't used this one in a couple days. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Limelight. Limelight. So they got caught by somebody in the limelight. They got caught being malicious by somebody in the limelight. And now they're overwhelmed and exhausted. Paranoid. They got caught being malicious by somebody in the limelight. And attention has been brought to it. Wow. And now they're in fear and anxiety. Wow. Ancestry. They could be their ancestors, like them and their ancestors are in fear and anxiety. Like, did they betray their ancestors? Are their ancestors sending premonitions because of what they've done? I don't know. We've got the Temperance in the recent past. Absence. So there's balance and harmony after this absence. Father, absent fathers, there'll be balance and harmony coming. Return to balance and harmony after this absence. You've got this, yeah, this absence. This one who's absent, they are a Hierophant in the reverse. They go in against the grain. They're unconventional. They're a hypocrite and they're frail. They don't have any responsibilities whatsoever. They don't care. They're foolish. They don't care about their offspring. They don't care about their offspring. They could be haunted right now. And they're seeking a reconciliation. They got caught. They want a reconciliation because very swiftly there's going to be a change and you're going to be receiving rewards for persevering through this crap that they put you through. So now they want to make up. Because they're haunted. They want to put that haunting onto you. Drama. You persevered over this drama and you're coming into a reward. very quickly. You are a sunny individual. You're very high vibing. You focus on the lighter side of life. You don't allow these villains to drag you down and force you into a consistent state of low vibe, suffering, anger, revenge tactics, whatever. You've gained a victory over this. And it's public recognition. People can see that you were not easily manipulated by somebody who was being malicious. And it could have very well been ancestors, family, that were being malicious toward you. And now they're in fear and anxiety because somebody in the limelight busted them. They're caught trying to... Their own family, man. They don't care about their offspring. They shouldn't have a family line. If they don't care about their offspring, their bloodline should end. Or they should end. You've got a victory over this. And you don't have any addictions. People may try to say you do. I mean, it could be that you utilize, a cannabinoid product like a CBD or a CBC or whatever for inflammation and pain management. So there could be some people trying to say that you have an addiction problem when you just prefer that over synthetic painkillers, which rot your organs in your body. So you don't have any addictions. Everybody can see whatever rumors and false claims that they have been speaking over your life. It's seen for what it is. They overcommitted. They're disorganized. They're reckless and frustrated. They're overwhelmed. This cycle is complete. It is over, and it's time to celebrate life. You've got the King of Wands here, a natural leader who has overcome challenges, and you have the King of Swords here with the truth. So they're working here on this beautiful new beginning of this cycle with truth and fire and passion, calling judgment and making disconnections, calling judgment and disconnecting these malicious folks from this new cycle. It's so wonderful because the other day a video that I couldn't post, it had the High Priestess is working with the Queen of Swords, going over contracts and applications for contracts, making sure that these thieves or these professional unalivers and haunters don't take part in them. And now today we have the King of Wands working with the King of Swords here. They could very well be earth angels calling judgment on this scenario. Body, we've got body in the reverse. Somebody overcommitted. They don't have a body. They weren't able to attain a body. And that might be why I'm getting these weird thoughts about walk-ins, like unaliving somebody in the most gentle way so that then they can fill the vessel with whatever spirit that they want. They don't have a body. They need a body. They've overcommitted. And it's the end of a cycle. They've been judged, and they're in a Four of Cups energy, so they're disconnected. They don't want what's being offered. They want what they want, and they're not getting it. A chicken is being disconnected. A professional unaliver and haunter. Here and now, expectation. Somebody's expecting to drive a privileged person and become important. This kin is trying to change. There's a change to this kin, this religious kin that has been fighting with your creativity. A messenger is bringing a promise to you who survived the efforts of this explorer time traveler or whatever this person is. They don't have a body now. They don't have a body. This time traveler chicken lost their body. And they're working, they're a spirit now, and they're working with their puppets to try to get a body. They need a walk-in. It's just so weird how people slander others, with falsehoods and spread these rumors and just to try to ruin somebody's life. And you know what's really sad is that the people who hear these rumors or this gossip, they don't investigate for themselves. They take it as fact. Their pride is hurt, they failed. Their pride is hurt, they failed. They've been caught being malicious by somebody in the limelight. And there's a change. The truth has been revealed about what they've been doing. They've been caught by somebody in the limelight being malicious, and they're presenting a change. They're feeling overwhelmed. Again, this is overwhelm here, and it's overwhelm in the hopes and fears. This person is not doing well. They're paranoid. Attention has been brought to what they've been doing with their ancestors, and they're in fear and anxiety. You've gained your freedom. You've gained your freedom, and there's attention to what they've been doing to you, and or what they this maliciousness that they've been doing, and you're free. You're free from this ancestry, and they're in fear and anxiety now. You're honest. Earth angels who may have had absent fathers, who are dealing with absent fathers right now. Earth angels are dealing with absent fathers right now, and there is no forgiveness. Because they're a Hierophant reversed, they don't give a shit about their offspring. They don't give a shit about family lines. They're not loyal to anybody within their unit. They don't care. That reminds me of Melania Trump's jacket that made the news, that big thing, and where it says, "I don't care, do you?" They don't care. These Hierophants and people in the river, they don't care about you. They even show it. They announce it. And people still don't get the message, man. They think, oh, because she's so freaking pretty, she couldn't possibly have an evil heart. Whatever. They're worried. They're hypocrites. They're haunted. They're being haunted right now. And they want to reconcile because they want to put this haunting onto you in their imagination. They're being haunted. What they put into the world is what they're getting. So they want to reconcile. They don't find this humorous at all. They're not looking at the lighter side of life. They're stuck in a situation that's not good. You very swiftly, you're coming into your reward for overcoming this perseverance and the drama that these people brought to you. You are the sun. You gained a victory. You don't have any addictions, like the slander that's been coming against you. It's false. It's false. They weren't able to bring you adversity. You're not an addict. You're not. They're trying to paint you a picture, and it's not you. They're lying. They're trying to say that you're an addict, and you're not. You're this victorious son. But they're using word magic on you. And there's people out here who have a tendency to believe everything they're told. Believe everything. They can't even believe what they see, man. It's wild to me. So anyway, they overcommitted again. They don't have a body. This is a completion of a cycle. King of Wands and King of Swords is here going boop, 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 boop. Fire and blade, baby. Fire and blade. This chicken is being cut out. They're not a limitless abundant being. They are they're a hypocrite. They want the world to conform to their own personal beliefs, and they have no value system. They don't care about their offspring, they don't care about their families, they don't care about anybody. All they care about is wealth and being in the limelight and having people adore them, but they don't do anything for the people. They hurt the people. And they don't care about it. We got denial. And you know that there's no greater goal than to success. You are in balance. And you know that everything happens in divine order. Those ones who are guilty of coming against you, man, they're guilty. They're in grief and regret. Because they have to accept the things they cannot change. We're going to empathy, open to seeing both sides of a situation, open communication and compromise, a return to happiness, being on the right path. Moving away, surrendering. You're going to surrender blame, fear, and doubt. You're surrendering it. You're letting it go. You're letting it go pride, and you're moving into trust. Okay, this is an end. This is an end. You're returning to relationships that serve the higher good. And I guess there's people who are lonely, who failed. They are envious of your love. But they don't want your love. They want to destroy your love. It's weird. It's like they want your love, but only so they can destroy it. They don't want to be loved by you. They want to destroy you. It's almost like they know that they don't have the capacity for love. And because they don't have the capacity to be love, they want to destroy love. It's like they can never have it, so they want to destroy it. And like, is that true? Or is it just an illusion that they've been programmed with? Have they been trained to believe that the only way they can get love is if they demand it and then brutalize it and force it to stay? I don't know. I mean, I've learned in life that, with the previous cycle, of course, people walked away more often than they normally would have if they had not been mentally manipulated by controllers, stripping people of their free will to love and be in harmony with each other. I found that when somebody chooses not to be with you anymore, that it's easier. It's really, really hard, but it's easier to just release it. But that's me. I've been through several heart shatterings, and so that's just the perception that I now have. But I can tell you that years ago it was not. I mean, I really believed in love, and I believed in faithfulness, and I believed in fidelity, and I believed in partnership and strength of years together. But that just wasn't what I ran into in life. Nobody was willing to mirror that back to me. So I had to release people over and over again because they just didn't want to be with me. And it was a curse. I know it. And they're working on it right now, trying to curse the divine feminine and masculine again with a life of no love and no family. So, but it looks here that the Earth Angel, King of Wands and King of Swords are working to close out this cycle, and they're not allowing addictions or adversity. They are disconnecting this chicken who is not a limitless being. I'm sorry, I got caught off on a tangent there. My apologies. I do that sometimes. I don't mean to destroy the reading for you. So somebody got caught being malicious by another person in the limelight, and they are affecting a change. They're giving you your freedom from this person. Cutting from this ancestry. It's this ancestry. It's like this ancestry got caught being malicious to you, a family member, by somebody in the limelight. They weren't ready for this. They're not ready for this change. They're coming clean. They're in regret. They're making a confession. You're getting your freedom from these ancestors, and they're feeling overwhelmed, overloaded. They were lying about you, and it's been found by this person in the limelight that you are honest. Nothing they were saying, this illusion that they were trying to cast over your life, was a lie. And somebody in the limelight is able to see that. They see you as a high value person, and they're giving you your freedom. These kin can't bind you to them or whatever they were trying to bind you to. They're in fear and anxiety now because you're seen as high value and honest, and you've been given your freedom. They can no longer control you. You are okay. They're stuck in this illusion that they created for you. These earth angels, or earth, like I believe the King of Wands and King of Swords are earth angels, and they're here restoring balance and harmony. They're looking at these absent fathers. They're not being forgiven. They don't care about their families. They don't care about their offspring. The only thing they care about is generating a child so that they can siphon the wealth out of it. That was their goal. They're worried now because that was their own personal beliefs. They had this weird backwards hypocritical system that they had going on. You just have a child that is born with blessings, and then you take the blessings from that child. They didn't care about their family line. They bribed people to hurt their own family, and now they're worried about it. They're haunted in the head. They're not finding this funny. They want to reconcile. They're in confinement. They're in a mental prison. And they want to reconcile. Very quickly, you're going to be coming into the reward that you have earned by persevering through this atrocious bloodline of drama. Mask wearers, pretenders, fakes, frauds. They don't care about anything or anyone. They have no loyalty to anything or anyone. They only produce children so they can siphon the blessing out of the child and generate more drama and trauma in the world. That's their goal. That's what they are about. This hypocrite, absent father. You are the son, and you have gained victory over this. There's no addictions. There's no adversity here in the environment. You're a gift. You're a gift to this world. You and your heart song and your essence and everything, your dreams, you know, what you have to offer this world is high value. And somebody in the limelight recognizes that. And these ancestors are frauds, and they're going to be suffering a loss. They overcommitted. There's a body in reverse. Like they may be losing their body. Oh, shoot. They're facing a loss, homelessness, and they're conflicted. They overcommitted. They vowed to put you in a nightmare. This third wheel enemy. And now they're overloaded because it looks like they're losing their body. They collaborated with a whole team of people to steal your reward. They were coached on how to do it, how to gain your reward by separating you from your love. Wow. By separating you from your gifts and putting you in a nightmare. They're conflicted now. They're in conflict. They're losing their home. They're losing their home for vowing to put you in a nightmare. This third wheel enemy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. False person. False person. Caught by the limelight, being malicious, expecting a change. You've gained your freedom. You're seen as high value. You are okay. You're honest. These ones are facing imprisonment. Attention has been brought to what they were doing to you, and now they're paranoid, facing imprisonment, trying to steal the house that belongs to you and your family. Your partner, your divine counterpart that they have been keeping you from, and the house that they have been keeping you from, the foundation that they gave you that was unsteady and unstable, the fear that they made you wear. This mature man is facing poverty for what they did to you and imprisonment. They're in fear and anxiety. You're okay. You're honest. You got earth angels here calling judgment on absent fathers, absent hypocrite fathers who only had children so that they could siphon the wealth out of that child, the blessing out of that child. They're not being forgiven. They're going to be going on a journey. They're a hypocrite and they're worried because they bribed people. And it could be that the people that they bribed are worried. The people that they persuaded to help them with this foolishness are worried. Thieves. Coffin. Despair. Distant horizons. Journey. That is making a journey. They're haunted and they're ahead a mature woman. So this mature man and this mature woman are haunted. They're not finding this humorous. They're in confinement here. They want to reconcile. It's this family. Their work failed. The work of these mask wearers, these supposed family, it failed to bring you drama. And very swiftly, you're going to be moving forward into your reward for persevering through it. You're the sun. You're a gift. You're a sovereign being. You're a delightful being. And you're victorious. You've got public recognition so everybody can see. It's public recognition. You're not an addict. You're not an adversary. You don't bring adversity to people. You're a sunny being. And these ones aren't innocent. They're not innocent. They're conflicted. They're in need of a body, or they're worried about losing their body. Yeah, they're worried about losing their body. They overcommitted with whatever it was that they committed in your regard, whatever they were trying to do to you. It failed. So they're facing homelessness. King of Wands, King of Swords, Earth Angels are here. These ones are not innocent. Yeah, they're getting called. Judgment is being called. And they're being disconnected. They're being seen for who they are by those people in the limelight. These chickens who are not limitless abundant beings. There's going to be a change here. Main male is thinking about somebody. Main male's up in his thoughts about somebody. We got a message. You may be wanting to send a message. There's a message in the courthouse about a main female. Main male's thinking about this main female. There's stuff going on in the court. She might be getting a message regarding some toil and labor. Somebody's under adjudication for the toil and labor they did against this main female trying to take her unexpected income. The main male is in the courthouse right now taking care of this business. This community is concerned because they tried to take the sudden wealth out of a high honor person who is destined to be in the house. Unbelievable. They tried to destiny swap. They're still trying. They're still trying. Only now they're trying to walk in now. So, collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Death. They got caught being malicious by some folks in the limelight. They're seen as false people. They weren't ready for that. They're expecting a change. We've got death. They don't want to die. You've been seen as a high value person. You've gained your freedom, and these ones are being imprisoned. Attention has been brought to the crapola that they've been putting upon you, and they're exhausted. And they're unmotivated now because they're being imprisoned. This mature man is in fear and anxiety. He's an ancestor and he's facing poverty. They've been, oh man. House. They didn't get your house. They can't have your house. Meaning they can't have your house of wood and they can't have your house of flesh. They're in poverty, this mature man. They're in fear and anxiety, this ancestors, because you are honest and you're okay. You're stable. You're stable and you're happy. You're celebrating with your friends. You're not alone. Earth angel. not giving forgiveness to absent fathers. The goal is to go on a journey, or to have them go on a journey. They are in despair over this coffin, this thief. And everybody that they hired to come against you in this hypocrisy is worried. There's frivolity in the reverse. They're not having any fun with this. They're in despair. They're in despair. The Lord is here. They're in despair because the Lord is here, looking at their unorthodox and foolish ways and not offering forgiveness. Seeing them as a thief, putting them in a coffin. This mature woman is haunted in the head, in the imagination. They're not having a good time. There's no humor in it. They're in confinement. They want to reconcile. This is ancestry. They don't have any value, and they don't recognize any value in the world. The only thing they see value in is some sort of status and the dollar bill. It's weird. They're some sort of servant, or they're going to be made to be a servant. The servant of death, the servant of hypocrisy. Oh, come here now. Money. They didn't get the money. Drama causing mask wearers. They didn't get the money. No money. You're coming into the money. You're very soon, very swiftly, you will be getting the reward for persevering through this challenge, through these vile creatures calling themselves humans, having family, and then siphoning the blessing out of the child. That's so weird. They're in sorrow over this, and they're facing prison. They can't bring adversity. There's no addictions. You've gained a victory over this. You're the sun. You're positive. You are coming into a warm celebration. You're a gift. You're getting promoted. You have public recognition. And there's a wedding here. Know that there's a soldier here who wants to come up against you, sweetheart. Okay? And they're like, this morning I woke up. The adversaries are looking for the strongest man. And I would implore you not to show the adversary that you are the strongest man. I would implore you to gather your brothers and put that adversary in their place. Because the adversary could potentially be wearing other energies that could potentially cause unforeseen circumstances for you. So don't be drawn into a competition of egos. Bring your family, remain consolidated and united, and handle the circumstance as a family, okay? Don't be a glory hound. They want you to fall into the trap of glory hound, because that's what they are, and they want you on their level. So they've got a big surprise coming. They're losing their body. They're in conflict. And sorrow over this loss. It's a big surprise. They're homeless. So the house, the temple is the house, and you got the house of flesh and the house of wood. And they're not innocent. They're not seen as innocent by this King of Wands, King of Swords. And they're calling justice or judgment on this situation, on this chicken. They're disconnecting this family, this malicious family. from the gift. All right. Went all the way over there. Oh my goodness. Haughtiness in the reverse. Seems they've lost their attitude. And you're a wife. And somebody wants you as a wife. Main male wants you as a wife. So your family tried to bury you in misfortune. Your family, so he's got this main male has his eyes on you as a wife, and your family tried to bury you in misfortune. You're seen as faithful, and your family is sick now, suffering and in despair because you're moving on. You're getting separated from this malicious family. You're getting separated from this malicious family. You are the gift, and they don't get it. They don't get to have it. They don't get to have it because they've proven themselves. We're at 46 minutes. I got time for. Let's do one more pass, just to gather some more details, I guess. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Chaser. So they were chasing after your gift because you are the gift. So they were chasing after you. You are seen as high value. You've got your freedom. They did not get your house. They sabotaged themselves. They're facing poverty. This mature man of this ancestry. You got a mature man and a mature woman. They're facing poverty here. They're in fear and anxiety over what they've done to you. An honest, cheerful person. You are an irreplaceable person, and they were really coming after you hard. You're an earth angel. This absent father is not getting forgiveness. There's nothing fun or happy about this. The goal is to send them off on a journey. They unappreciated you. They didn't appreciate you. They didn't care about you. They're a hypocrite. They never cared about you. You may be a child, but they didn't care about you. The only thing they cared about was the blessing that they could extract from your essence. And everybody that they bribed to do this is in worry now because the Lord is here. And this thief is going in a coffin. They're in despair. They're in despair. They want to have a conversation. Let's talk about it. The mature woman is mentally disturbed. She's having some serious troubles. She's in a mental confinement. She wants to reconcile. She's a servant of somebody. She's this servant. She's feeling overwhelmed. She's a servant against love. She's a servant to whoever this hypocrite is. Going against the grain, unconventional, having children just for the blessing, and then leaving the children and the woman alone with no support or foundation or anything. It's like there won't be any mending of this connection. This mask wearer did not get your money. They did not get your gift. The work they've been doing against you is failing. Very swiftly, you're coming into your reward. You are the sun. You've gained a victory over this. There's a soldier here that's being held back. You're a sweetheart. You're coming into a wedding. And there's not any addictions here. There's no adversity. And this soldier is being held back. And they're in sorrow, facing prison. Surprise, surprise, they lost their body. They need a body. They're in conflict. They want to fight. They lost something. They're homeless. And homeless could mean they lost their physical body or they lost their house of wood. They're not seen as innocent by the King of Wands, King of Swords. And this is the completion of a cycle. This is the completion of a cycle. Space. It says, I need more time to think. They're not given any more space. They don't get any space. There's no space for them. They don't get any time to think about it. The judgment is happening and they're being disconnected. This chicken is not an abundant, limitless being. Their haughtiness, their pride has been damaged. They're not so egotistical now. And this main male is here thinking about his main female, his wife. Somebody's unsatisfied here. They're being disconnected. They weren't happy with the way things were going. And it's like wild, man. So we still got hope for committed unions. This main male hasn't given up on you yet, main female. These ones are being detached from you. There's some unfinished business that has to be taken care of. And this is a passionate union. You got to get rid of these dishonest people who made mistakes and forced you to have to bring your love into yourself. And it's like they neglected you, and you understand that. There was a reason. They had habits and they didn't care about anybody but themselves. And you're starting a new chapter based in truth. Leaving behind those who are unworthy, whose values were all about money. You're leaving them behind. And they're asking for forgiveness. They're disagreeing with your absence. And it's like, you don't have to be there. They're regretting your absence, and now they don't know what to do. And it's too late to take any action because they're stuck in the shadows. They damaged the soul tie that they had with you, and they're broken and guilty because you're moving on into a new destiny. Reunited with love. Someone who will love you. Not this hogwash. You don't have to go rolling around in the slop of these pigs anymore while they siphon your gift and your well-being. That being said, I'm going to cut this one off, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.